the other comics who actually, they were awesome.
How you guys doing?
That's fucking
Yeah!
You have no idea what that felt like for me. So how you guys doing? Doing pretty good, yeah? Yeah, I am. I'm from Montreal. Yeah, apparently there's some Canadians who are really upset. They're Americans going out there putting Canadian flags on their luggage and on their clothes when they travel to pose as Canadians. So they get preferential treatment. I think it's bullshit. I think it's okay. Shouldn't get mad. Because life is a two-way street, right? You never know. One day you might have to put an American flag on your luggage. Or your shirt. I just don't know where to enter that asshole competition. So, yeah. My girlfriend, she leaves these Cosmopolitan magazines lying around the house all the time. I don't know if you ever read one of those. Pretty good. Yeah. They did a study on semen, and they found out that it contains some amino acid called DHA that apparently is really good for cardiovascular health and brain development in fetuses. Okay, so you have the guy who invented the wheel, the guy who discovered fire, and the guy who found out blowjobs are good for you. That is amazing for me to know that. That's awesome. Here's the kicker. What they said was that if it tasted saltier, there was a higher level, and if it tasted less salty, there was a lower level. You realize what that means? They had to have a taste tester. Oh man, that's a shitty job. To be a laboratory semen taste tester? Who do they get to do that? Like, what do? You just call up an escort service and be like, no, I don't care what she looks like. We want experience. You get one that's so good at it, she's like a spermolier. And she can tell all kinds of things about you. Just by tasting it. It's a good year. He was probably born in '81. From the Montreal region. Quality stuff. Alright. So I guess I'll tell you about my grandmother. I lived with my grandmother when I was in high school and stuff, and I was a bad kid. I don't smoke marijuana anymore, but I used to smoke a shitload of it, and so I would routinely get kicked out of my mother's house for doing stuff, and I started growing weed at my mom's house, but it wasn't like a plant. I just had like one little plant, and then she's like, Trevor, you're an asshole. You have to go live with your grandmother. So I would go live with my grandmother. Now, I don't know if you ever had to deal with somebody who was deaf or had a hearing aid. My grandmother was really deaf. Okay, and when they're not installed properly, they have this like fucking all the time. Okay, who invents a hearing aid that if it isn't installed properly has an audible warning? Like, isn't that like inventing a cane for blind people that glows in the dark if you drop it? Anyway, sorry. So, I had to go over to my grandmother's, so I end up getting kicked out of my mom's house, and I go to my grandmother's house, and I have my plant, a little plant, and so she answers, she's like, Trevor, what you got there? This is my plant, Grandma. It's a tropical plant. You should probably just, you know what, just leave me. She's like, Trevor. She's like, I have a green thumb. If you let me take care of it, it'll grow bigger, and stronger, and stickier. I'm like, that's pretty good, Grandma. All right, let's go ahead. So I give this plant to my grandma. Like, I don't know how your social status worked, okay, but if your legal guardian is growing marijuana for you, when you get back to high school, Like kids are waiting for you with their juice boxes and stuff, and their cake and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, so like 3 months later, I come back home to my grandmother's, and by this time the plant is like 8 feet tall, right? She's like, Trevor, look at what I did. Single tear. She's like, now Trevor, do you know anybody who can sell this shit, or does Grandma have to do everything herself? Doris in 308's dry. She'd be good for at least a quarterback. That's weird. I guess, Alright, I'm gonna leave you on this. Has anybody been to Las Vegas? Anybody been? Yeah? That's cool. Did you have a good time when you went? Did you go or did you not go? Alright, I did. I went to Las Vegas, but I had a really shitty time. Yeah, it was terrible because at the time I was really, really depressed. Like really, really depressed. In fact, it got to the point where I was in my hotel room and I had a handgun. It was the States. And I put it in my mouth. And then I thought, I don't have to go to the Celine Dion show. That's the time. Thank you very much.